April the 26th, 2024. As you're looking at radar images, this is just over Lincoln, Nebraska, multiple tornado warnings. And we've had that starting in Texas, and it's moving all the way now up into the central part of the U.S. Here's Lincoln, Omaha, Des Moines. Here's Sioux Falls, Sioux City. And guys, you can see you've got what I've got it set on is ground velocity. And you've got the red and the green, and that is indicating the different directions of the wind as far as the radars are looking at it. And that's what we're seeing now. That velocity is very strong at the ground force, and so we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 tornadoes. There's 12 alerts. If you click right here, and let me pull this over. This is a very strange radar. It's very active. You got 8 tornado warnings, 3 severe thunderstorm warnings, and a flash flood warning in this area. Now let's move down towards the Texas area. Now as we move further south, you can see Arkansas here. This is Missouri. This is Oklahoma City right here. Topeka, Kansas. You've got tornado warnings out between Topeka and Tulsa, Oklahoma. This would be due east of Wichita, headed towards basically south of Kansas City over to the Jefferson City area. Same base velocity on, and you can see why we're having these problems. Now backing this out even further, you can see right here, just to the southeast of Dallas, tornado warnings are popping up, and that's been going on all day. If we pull this up just a little bit, guys, I noticed they started, and I didn't have time to sit down and do a video, trying to get some spring work done while I can. I'll be back in the hospital Monday. I'm going to find out at that point, guys, and everybody asks about it, and I understand why. I just don't like whining about it, but I've been in and out probably 4 or 5 times. Monday, I may find out if I have liver cancer or not. I hope not. We're all hoping and praying, but they're going to do the test to determine it. And they're saying I'm going to be there all day and up in Jackson at the university. And so I don't know if I'll find out everything that day, but they're going to do the blood tests, the CAT scans, x-rays, and then we're going to have a consultation after that. So, like, again, Monday, it's going to be a long day. We're going to find out more about it. Let me say this. Your prayers and your support has been life-saving. I don't know, guys, if you can hear this, but my Husky puppies now are over a year old, and they do this Husky howl about twice a day. They all get together, the whole area here, several miles wide. They know what that is early in the morning and this time in the afternoon. You've got about 8 Huskies and a Shepherd and a Lab. And the Shepherd and Lab now think that they're Huskies, and they got to get in this house. So you've got 10 of them howling. They're still trying to keep it up out there. You may or may not can hear it. They're just outside on the deck outside of my studio. Guys, here in Fort Worth again, Dallas, Texas, this area, everything's moving north and northeast, first of all. And so just keep an eye on it as it moves. But, guys, I'm going to get you some pictures up of these puppies. You remember probably the last time you saw it, I did a video called Dancing with Angels. We were sitting in the puppy room with them, and they were biting on our feet and everything. And you remember the Big Rocket was sitting there with his son, Little Rocket, and they were looking up at each other. Right now, Little Rocket is bigger than Big Rocket, and they are beautiful, blue-eyed Siberian Huskies. They're a handful. I guarantee you, but the Lord has put this in our hearts to take care of these animals during these end times, and that's what we're going to do. Guys, we appreciate all the help that you've given us, and what I want you to do right now is, if you're in any of these areas that you're looking at, you take cover. Nothing is worth it losing your life for. Nothing is. If you have friends and family in these areas, call them. Make sure they're aware of it. It's not going to be long. It is 5:30 p.m. Central Time, 6:30 over on the East Coast. It won't be long. We're going to be dealing with some nighttime storms. All of this is going to be headed up through St. Louis, eventually Chicago, Grand Rapids, Detroit, all of that area. Then it's going to be moving over here in Mississippi tomorrow through Sunday. And Monday, we're going to have to watch the weather in the southeast. We're watching it now, guys. Again, God bless all of y'all for sticking with us through these times. You've made the difference. It's a heads up. Be safe.